Let's play. Welcome back to more World Hockey. This will be season 20. As you can see, Egypt won last year, beating us in the finals, the Western Conference Finals, that is, to go on to the finals and beat Cincinnati 4-2. But that's not really the main issue. The main issue is we lost our two best right wingers in the offseason, and we lost Matt Savage, but he was more of an AHL guy at that point in his career. But we lost Jason Roulette, we lost Ollie Wallstrom, so this is going to be an interesting season. We do save a lot of cap space from losing both those guys, but at the same time, it's hard guys to replace, right? So I don't think we have a first-round pick. I'm pretty sure we traded it. Yes, we traded it to the team that won, oddly enough. So that's kind of interesting. I can't remember what the trade was for, but I don't think there's anything. I think he said this year was going to be a weaker draft class than normal, if I recall correctly. A lion-ass bitch! There's a franchise guy in here. Andrew Costi, left winger. I don't think we're going to be able to get him. We'd have to give up a lot, and I don't think we have a lot. I'll look, but that's a high value to trade for. I'm not going to get rid of Martin Nook because he's a 94 already. That'd be kind of stupid, right? I'm not going to get rid of Brendan Moore because we got him on a good deal. I'm not going to get rid of Nickel because he's an 86 and he's 22. He has 5 years left at 6.7. We could technically get rid of him and then, bring in a younger guy at a better price that's going to play his position, but it seems a bit risky. How did he do last season? 78 games played, he had 16 points. So pretty lackadaisical season for him. You know what? I actually might throw him in the deal. It still won't be enough, but we'll see what else we have. Because I like me franchise players. They're fun. We should have another first all the way down here. No, we got rid of that one. Okay, I lied. We have a first here. I don't really want to get rid of another first, though I don't think we'll make it that far into the league before everyone retires. We do have this goalie that we can get rid of. That works. That might be enough. We might actually be overvaluing that pick. Now, let me see if they have anything that I could steal off of them. That might come in handy. Try to go Crown Wall. A little depth piece. Why not? Nope, they don't want that. Okay, we'll take that away then. Take Cronwall away. I'm going to try that. Still rejected. Wow. How would they be totally unwilling? You're getting two really good talents. I got any rookie skaters that aren't signed that I don't plan on signing? Romano, I guess. That might sweeten the deal enough. No? Okay. What about the draft pick then? Give the second to start. Let's see if that sweetens the deal. Yeah, there we go. There, we're gonna get ourselves another franchise player. Hilarious. Yes, I'll take a franchise player. What's his overall? 84. So that works out perfectly well for us because the other guy was an 86. So he'll fill into that spot quite well. You have a second round pick. Let's see what we have in the draft for a second round pick. Got a top 6 forward right wing, which isn't too bad right off the bat there, but I want to see if there's any gems or busts that are around the same place. Not really. What about any crazy goalies by any chance? Franchise goalies? There's one franchise goalie that's supposed to go at 95. I'm going to grab him now because I could use him as trade bait. Because I can't remember if I had a third round pick. I do. So I probably could have grabbed him here, but that'd be safe than sorry. I think he would have been gone, but let's go ahead and grab the guy that's supposed to go higher, and Sergei Kulemin. Fourth pick, who are we going to grab here? Is that other gem still here? He is, perfect, so we'll grab him. Emil Bednarz. Fifth round pick. Go with no gems. What about overalls? We got anything good here? medium elites that aren't fully scouted. I'm going to go ahead and grab this goalie because goalies usually pan out. Six pick. Top 9 for medium. Top 6 D low. You know, we're getting into the bottoms here. I'm just going to auto draft the rest because it doesn't really matter. So don't really care about the last couple picks. So we should have a shit ton of cap space to work with. Like a lot. Yeah, $45 million. More than enough cap space. I'm going to go ahead and check the goalies, make sure no one's coming up here. Nope. Klesla is UFA, so is Omark. Neither of them want an extension. Coco does. I think I'll offer him one, just qualifying one anyways. Keep the rest of them off, and then we'll check out our unsigned players real quick. We got to make sure we get our franchise under contract. Sign Commodore to this entry-level deal. Coolman, sign him to an entry-level deal. The rest could stew for now. We got our RFAs. So we got Kindle, who's a right wing, who's 83, medium. He should grow. I want to get him to a new contract, that's for sure. Let's do a 5 by 3.575. I think that's a fair deal. That put him at 26. Aubin, another guy I want to get to a contract. 2.6 for 3 years. May or may not sound like Lance. We have a lot of young guys coming up, thankfully, because we're going to need them. 1.975 for 2 years. Stemniak. 3 years at 4. Rowe, I'm just going to offer a qualifying offer for him. Bear Coyle. Do like 1.17 or 1.75, I should say. UFAs, anybody want to sign? Tulipov does not want an extension, which sucks, as we could use him. Farnsworth Bentley does, but he's old, so I'm just going to release him. Grant doesn't either. Release. It looks like we're going to be picking up a lot of guys in the free agency markets. That's my guess. Matt Frazier could be released as well. Tulipov, I want to re-sign. I'll offer him do a 4-year at like 7. I think that's about as high as I'll go for him. And if not, like I'll try to pick him up in the free agency if no one's really interested in him. But let's see. Yep, accepted. Kindle accepted. Coolman accepted. Tulipov rejected, as I figured he would. Commodore accepted. Costly accepted. Albin accepted. Coyle accepted. Gallant accepted. So everyone accepted that we wanted to accept. Let's just get the free agency. All right, so we're going to look at our roster. I can't imagine it being anything to ride home at. Can't be that great, but centered up, we got Wright, and then it falls off big time. Bachman, Gallant, Stemniak, Alexandrov. It's decent, but I'd rather, I want to find an actual centerman. I think this year I'm going to actually trade Bachman. Maybe we'll trade for an actual second-line centerman because he's 26 and he never grew. Like I was hoping he'd grow, he just never did. Left wingers, we got Costly, Aubin, Coyle, and Siegel, so we need some left wingers. I don't think we have anything in the system. No. Right wingers, we got Martinuk, Kindle, and oh fuck, that's not good. So we need some wingers. That's our main gripe right now for sure. Brandon Chow, Zetzinger, Savard, Varasek, and Nickerson is fine for defense. We don't really need to pick anything up. It is wingers heavy is what we need, and then we have Thompson, Coco, so we need a backup goalie as well. So at least 2 wingers on each side and a backup goalie is what I want right now. We have $35 million in cap space. Make sure we are in UFA. So we got Ryan, we got Cesar LeCavier, we know he's good. He wants a 6-year deal, which is crazy. Boynton as well, we know is good. Both those guys would put up points for us, that's for sure. Neuendijk, another guy that puts up points. Capo Caco, who's getting there up in age, but Holtz as well is another guy that puts up points. He's also getting up there in age. Tulipov wants 6.825 for 5 years. I want to bring Tulipov back, but let's do I can't do a 1 year because he wants $8 million. Could do an 8-year deal, 7-year deal worth 6.825. I'll do that. Just see if he wants that. I'm going to try to grab Herotheycallme. Do have the cap space for him. I think 6 years is a little nuts, but 7 years he wants less money, so we'll try that. 9.85 for 7 years. I could trade him off. It's not a big deal. I could use a right winger. I could put Boynton on right wing. It's not a big deal. Like, I could switch people's positions. So, all right, we'll try that. Let's go look at some backup goalies as well. Franchise goalie in here, 94 overall. That's someone's gonna get a decent goalie, that's for sure. It's crazy how these goalies are like high level but don't really want big contracts. Like Ackerman right here, 89 overall, $4 million. Like, fuck yeah, I'll take that. They'll be in cap hell. I don't give a shit. Boynton accepted. Herotheycallme accepted. Tulipop rejected, so he's going to BC. Unfortunately, Ackerman accepted. So that's a lot of money spent there. That's like $30 million easily. We have $15 million in cap space still. Might bring Capo Caco aboard or Holtz. Go with Holtz. We're gonna be an old man team today. 1-year deal at 7.6. I'm fine with that. A 1-year deal at, let's see, like 7.375 or something. Holtz accepted and Caco accepted. Okay. And now we are going to try to find another centerman by making a trade. We don't really have much cap space now because of all those deals I made, but we're gonna get rid of where is he? Bachman and that franchise goalie. Where is he? Mr. Franchise goalie. Turco. And we're gonna find ourselves a centerman that we could actually have as a second line centerman. Beijing, a bunch of 1-year contracts. Adam Rice has 1 year left. Could bring him aboard. That actually might work. Let's do that. Gotta take his cap down. Take it all the way down so I can get as much cap space as I can. And see if I could grab a pick off of them or something. Draft picks. I don't want a second. I wanted to try the first, but the menus are so damn laggy. I'll do Bachman and Turco for Rice in a first. Hopefully that goes through. Nice. Don't care about my amateur scouts. They're set to where I want them to be. All right, so let's look at the new look Iceland Gear Falcons for this year. We got Wright, Savage, Stepniak, and Gallant. That is much better. Those boys jumped up. That's a pretty good 4-piece as a centerman. Left wingers, we got Herotheycallme, Boynton, Caco, Costi, and Aubin. Okay. Right wingers, we got Martinuk, Holtz, Kindle, and Prasad. We could call up another winger, perhaps. If I have one, that could be called up. We'll call Cole. That would be an extra. Defense, we have Brendan Moore and Chow, Zetzinger, Savard, Nickerson, Bartasek, and then Perot is an extra. So that's pretty good. I like that. And then goalies, of course, Thompson, Ackerman. That's a fucking overkill on the back end in nets. So let's see what we're throwing out here. We got Herotheycallme, Wright, and Martinuk, Caco, Rice, and Boynton, Costi, Stepniak, and Holtz, Kindle, Gallant, and Aubin. I think we're good to go on offense. Defensive, we got Brendan Moore and Chow, Zetzinger, Savard, Bartasek, and Nickerson. I think we're gonna have a good year as long as everyone stays healthy. That's how you retool a team, baby. All right, let's get into it. This is where I lose every fucking game. All right, 9-4 to start the season. Pretty darn good. 14 points for Denton Martinuk, Mr. Franchise, actually playing like a franchise player. We need someone to, take the scoring from Jason Roulier. So Stepniak out of nowhere with 13 points as well. That's good. Costi with 12. Who's my other rookie, I believe, right? Yep. So my young guns are leading the way, which is nice to see. I like it. Check out the goalies are doing. Ackerman's only played 1 game, surprisingly, because I think he'd play a lot more as a backup, but it's fine. Thompson's a pretty good save percentage and goals against average, so I'm not going to get mad at that. Let's check where we are in the standings. Top of our division by 4 points. World Conference, Germany, Italy, and Iceland, so we're at least in the top 3, which is nice to see. Bottom is Australia, Russia, and Czech Republic. North American Conference, we got Cincinnati, BC, and California. At the bottom is Hamilton, Halifax, and Alabama. Okay. A couple of losses there in a row, which was kind of upsetting, but we finished we're 17-10 going into December, so it's not too bad. Shane Wright leading our team of points. We're still on top of our division by 4 points, even though we lost 2 games to Switzerland, which means, you know, we gave them a fucking 4-point cushion. Shane Wright leading our team. Martinook right behind with 29. Herotheycallme with 24. Stepniak with 17. And Costi with 16. Adam Rice with 16 as well. Getting a lot of point totals from some guys here. Let's go ahead and check our goalie. Tom's with 920, so he went down a bit, I think. Ackerman's still only playing 1 game. I don't know why they won't play him, but that's what they want to do. That's what they're going to do, I guess, right? Top of our division. Are we top of the conference? I don't think so. No, Germany is. By 6 points. It's impressive. Egypt behind us. And at the bottom is Czech Republic, Australia, and Russia. Over on the North American side, BC, who we made the trade with. Houston Outlaws and California Spartans. The bottom is North Dakota, Hamilton, and Halifax. All right, well, that was a hell of a month. How many losses do we have that month? Like 1? 2 losses, 27 and 13 now on the season. Shane Wright leading our team with 8 points over, which is nice. Martinook, same tie with them. These two are they found a groove. I guess Herotheycallme is also helping them, 42 points. Good pickup there. Adam Rice starting to get some points as well, 28. A bit of a gap now, you know, between the top line and the second line, but still, you know, they're putting up points. Can't complain. Let's check out their goalies. Oh, look at Ackerman, actually played some games now. He's got 3 wins under his belt, so good for him. Let's go ahead and check the entire league. I kind of want to check the AHL actually first before I do that. Rick Segal, 24 points. Good for you. I don't know who you are, but good for you. All right, let's see who's leading the entire league. So we have in goals, Cole Caulfield, as is to be, you know, predicted. In assists, we have Nurmi, and in points, we have Nishkinen, who's being trailed by Wright, but he's got a pretty good lead over him. Yuri Nishkinen, that is. I have no idea who he's playing with. He's getting Louis Delis. That's who he's playing with. He's putting up the points with him, and Vladimir Zykov. But I think Wright could possibly catch him. It'd be a little bit difficult, but we'll see if he can do it. Let's go ahead and check where we are in the standings. Way over Sweden, so we have, well, not locked, I'd say, but had monument collapse if we don't make the playoffs. Just 2 points behind the top lead for the game in hand, and Egypt behind us by 4. Bottom of the league or division conference, that's the word. Czech Republic, Russia, and Japan. North American Conference, BC still up top. They got a big lead over Alberta and Houston. And at the bottom of that is Hamilton, Newfoundland, and North Dakota Bulldogs. All right, into January. All right, killing it. We're almost at 40 wins already. We still got 2 months to go, pretty much, to the end of the season. So 39 and 14 now. Big gap over our competitors. Looks like Shane Wright is still dominating our team with 65 points. Martinook right behind him with 64. And Herotheycallme has 60. Rice with 36. Goalies. Ackerman getting into some more games again. Tom's with a 925, 220. Not too shabby. Let's see where we are in the standings. Yep. Top of our division, like I said. Over the conference. We took over? Yeah, we did. Though Germany does have some games in hand, so it doesn't really matter. And then Sweden underneath that. Then we got Russia, Czech Republic, and Australia over on the North American side. BC, Alberta, and Wisconsin. So BC still dominating. And Newfoundland, North Dakota, and Hamilton. All right, so we're at 44, 20, and 1 now. So 44 and 21, which is fucking nuts. This might be one of our best seasons yet if we continue on this kind of streak. We're also at the trade deadline. And Shane Wright is killing it. Shane Wright's having a hell of a year for us. Can't complain there. Put up 79 points. Martinook with 74. Herotheycallme with 69. Boyton with 39. Rice was 38. Stepniak with 33. Like, fuck, man. Boys are just putting up points for us. Goalies, we got Tom's and Ackerman both doing. Tom's had a bit of a down month actually, but Ackerman doing a bit better, and where we are in the standings right now. Killing our division as per usual. Germany has taken over top spot with 2 games in hand, but you know we're still doing well. And Beijing 8 points behind us. So this could be we could either take the conference this month or not. Japan, Czech Republic, and Russia at the bottom. BC, Wisconsin, and Houston on the other side. So BC looks like they're going to run away to top spot in North America. Newfoundland, North Dakota, and Hamilton at the bottom. So we're going to see if we could upgrade the team. Obviously, it is a trade line. We don't have much cap space, but we'll see what we can do. All right. No deals to be made, so we're just going to simulate through and hope for the best. 55 wins on the season, and we got France in the first round. Okay, that's new. Usually, it's not Switzerland, so that's a plus, right? So let's see how the season ended for us. Shane Wright with 98 points, 2 points off of 100. Too bad. Would have been nice to see him break 100. Martinook with 93. He's going to want a lot of money. Adam Rice finishing with 50 points exactly. Pretty damn good. Let's check out our goalie stats. 914. Not as good as I want to see. I want to see a better goalie stats out of that. Who led my AHL team? Just curious. 50 points for Marvin Hackett, 23-year-old. Top 9 forward, low potential. That's interesting. Forgot to change the thing we're in. Let's do that real quick. Boop. Still going to lose? Probably. You're not wrong. So top of our division by 10 points. Probably not the top of the conference. So yeah, I figured 2 points off. If we didn't lose those 5 games in a row, then we would have been the best team in the conference. We got Germany, Iceland, Beijing, China, Sweden, Egypt, Switzerland, France, and Spain, all who made it. And over the North American side, we got Wisconsin, who took the top spot. Of course, they did BC, Houston, Alberta, Cincinnati, California, Quebec, Halifax. All made it there. And the worst team in the league this year was the Newfoundland Whalers, 42 points. Ugh, yuck. That's bad. Let's go ahead and check the playoff tree. Switzerland versus Sweden in the first round. We got Iceland versus France. China versus Egypt. Germany versus Spain over on the North American side. BC versus Houston. Wisconsin versus California. Quebec versus Halifax. And freaking Cincinnati versus Alberta. So let's see. The line we'll be rolling with. Oops. Going into the first round of the playoffs. I think everyone's healthy. Best lines. We got Cavier, right? Marna, Costi, who grew, I guess, because he was playing on the second line before. Rice and Boyton, Kako, Stepniak, and Holtz. Kindle, Gallant, and Aubin. Defensively, Brendan Moore, Chow, Savard, and Zedzinger, Bar, Second, Nickerson. Okay. And you know what the goalies are. So let's see if our old man team can get a win in the playoffs. First game is up, and it is a 7-1 win, so that's a good start. 3-2 win. All that poise. Team poise. 3-2 overtime win. All right. So unless we royally screw it up, we should be moving on to the next round. 2-1 loss. Ryan Zidzinger injured to June, so there goes our best fucking defenseman. Overtime loss. 3-2 win. Okay, thank God. At least we're going through. Lose our best defenseman. That's why I wanted to get a depth defenseman, but there was really nobody to trade for. Unfortunately. Turn around the playoffs is over. We got Sweden, which means Sweden eliminated Switzerland. Thank God. Don't have to deal with them. Shane Wright led our team with points with 8 in 6 games. Sweden made quick work of Switzerland winning 4-1. We beat France 4-2. Egypt beat China 4-1. And Germany, the best team in the league, lost to Spain in 7. Over on the North American side, BC made quick work of Houston. California made quick work of Wisconsin. 7-game series between Quebec and Halifax. Quebec won that one. And Cincinnati beat Alberta in 6. So we have Cincinnati versus Quebec, BC versus California. Seattle, wow, I always say that. Fucking Iceland versus Sweden, and then Egypt versus Spain. And now we'll take a look at our lines for the second series. We know we have a defensive injury, which sucks, but shit happens, right? Offensive lines still look the same. No injuries here, so at least that's good. Defensively, we got Brendan Moore, Chow, Nickerson, Savard, Bartasek, and Perot. So it's a bit weaker, but it should be okay. Hopefully. It'll be like that for the rest of the playoffs because Buddy Boy is dead. So until June. Peyton Chow's been injured point goal from May 1st. Okay, so he's out for the first 4 games. Jesus. They're like Sweden's a team to beat. Boy. I don't even know who's on Sweden, but they're winning 3-0 in this series right now. It's not nice. I blame the defense of death. Literally lost our 2 best defensemen. Like, what are you gonna do, right? You're not gonna go far in the playoffs if your 2 best defensemen get injured. Weber scoring on Toms. You could lose like a winger, you know. You can maybe lose a centerman, but if you lose 2 defensemen that are your top 2 pairs, then you're fucked. It's like losing your starting goalie. It's like the only other worst outcome there could be. Brendan Moore scores. Okay, making it 2-1. At least, hopefully, we don't get swept here. That'd be nice. A reverse sweep would be even nicer. Let's go. Just put in another one in the net. You know, a little bit of a bounce back is all I ask. Extra goal, you know, a little safety net. That would also be helpful. No safety net. Rice scoring on Toms, making it 2-2. Sweden looking to take advantage. There they go. Emery scoring another one. Looks like it's going to be a clean sweep for the Swedes. So tied it up. Adam Rice coming in the clutch, making it 3-3 with 30 seconds left. We are going to OT. All right, boys, overtime. Been here a billion times, and we usually lose, so I'm hoping something's different this time because I don't want to get swept by Sweden. So if one of you idiots want to just put the puck in the net like right now, that'd be great.
Tries to get it on net.
Sick ripper right into the guy.
Fantastic poke check.
Chain right with the puck. Trying to find a pass, but gets nothing there. Martin Nook. Find LeCavier. Martin Nook. What a ripper that was. Ooh, Nielsen. Nice pass. Too bad that guy took 7 years to shoot it. What a save by Toms. Saving the game right there. I think this is Alexander Holtz guy's an actual player, if I remember correctly. I think he's in the Lafreniere draft, I think. Stempniak. He's like one of the best like Swedish players, if I'm not mistaken. Kindle, nice play. Oh, rip it. Oh my God.
3 goals apiece.
Maybe a shit goal going in, probably.
Laid on to keeping.
There it is. Oh yeah, that's a set play if I ever seen one. Oh yeah. That sucks.
No lower low in hockey than seeing your hopes shattered like this. This is not the time to analyze it.
That was an actual hockey play.
Handshakes are first.
That was an actual hockey play for the first time ever. It was a fucking tic-tac goal. Well, that guy couldn't look any more Swedish, their captain. So, well, I feel like if we would have had our defenseman, it would have been a closer series. But unfortunately, you know, the injury bug struck us at the worst possible time. And we'll be going out again in the second round.
Next time. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night.
Smacker. All right, retired players. Jack Hughes retiring. Okay, I see Michael Lozado down here retiring with 1,606 games played, 627 points, or 627 goals, which is nuts. 287 assists, 914 points. Pretty damn good career for him. Callum Yaxley also retiring on Switzerland. 1,324 games played, 310 goals, 453 assists, 763 points. So also got guys like Podkolzin and Svechnikov, and you know guys that are getting drafted this year. Jack Hughes retiring, which is crazy. Miro Heiskanen, like shit. Farnsworth Bentley getting out of here as well. 1,028 games played, 64 assists, 435 or 64 goals, 435 assists, 499 points. Not a bad career for him, considering he started late compared to most people. Looks like Adam's sticking around. Carter Hart retires. Drew Franklin retiring. Dwiz. 1,047 games played, 524 wins, 397 losses, 77 shutouts, 915, 256 for his all-time save percentage. Not too bad. 22 assists as well. Doc Campbell, 943 games played, 450 wins, 379 losses, 96 overtime losses, 77 shutouts, I should say, and 919, 249. So pretty good as well. Carter Hart finally retiring. You know, he brought us to a couple cups, so he had a hell of a career. Crazy save percentage too. And the California Spartans are your World Cup champions, beating the defending champions, Egypt, in 7 games. So as you saw, we got swept by Sweden. Egypt beats Spain in 6. Over on the North American side, California made quick work of BC. Then Quebec made quick work of Cincinnati. Then California made quick work of Quebec. Egypt made quick work of Sweden. Of course they did. And then a pretty tough series to finish it off. 7 games, California beating the defending Cup champions. Let's go ahead and check out the awards. You know, California Spartans winning the World Cup. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Shane Wright winning the Art Ross. That's what I'm talking about, bud. And the Hearts. Generous winning the James Norris. Smithson winning the Lady Bing. DiPietro winning the Calder. Dadanov with the Conn Smythe. Rensfeldt with the Vesna. Wilsey with the William Jennings. Picard with the Bill Masterton. Nishkinen with the Frank J. Selke. Ted Lindsay to Shane Wright as well. And Smithson with the Maurice Richard. Check everyone's points. Led the teams. Bunch of made-up names, so it doesn't really matter at this point, but Alabama was led by Volchenkov, Hornquist, and Evans. All these guys are going to be made up, and no one cares. Scrivens, well, Alex Newhook's a real player. And Corbin Rhodes for Alberta. Angledis, Lockhart, and Harrington for Baltimore. Beijing, China with Grabeshkov, Fernandez, and Malhi. If I can speak English. BC with Makinen, Bakar, and Bachman. So we trade Riot Bachman. He puts up 70 points and jumps to an 86. Fitting, right? Tulipov was over there too, so that helps a bit. California had Lambert, Matthews, and Solon. I can't believe Austin Matthews is still playing. He's 40 years old. It's crazy. Cincinnati with Scrivens, Caulfield, and DiPietro. Caulfield's still putting up points. Roberts, Bentley, and Hyonen for Czech Republic. Finland with Kerslak, Ramsey, and Calder. France with Wisniewski, Wolzinski, and Graham. Fucking tongue twister names there. Vilimaki, Claremont, and Gerber for Germany. Vilimaki with another 82-point season. Purcell, Bomek, and Rene for Halifax Mariners. Ponikarovsky, Barreau, and Kaliev. Arthur Kaliev is a real player too. Surprise, surprise. Houston with Golgoski, Card, and Hutchinson. Iceland with Wright, Martinuk, and LeCave. Pretty damn good year for all 3 of those guys. Italy with Nishkinen, Zykov, and Delcy. Those guys obviously put up points. Sherbert, Duran, and Sopel for Japan. London with Dublowitz, Pricing, and Weinreich. Louisville with Pouliot, finally doing what he needs to do as a franchise player and put up points. Frazee and Stevenson. Madrid with Smithson, Delacy, and Downey. Egypt with Bembridge, Booth, and Cycla. Newfoundland with Perry, another guy that we used to have. Pedersen and Legacy. North Dakota with Henderson, Boldy, and Kahn. Quebec with Alex Lafreniere, Goulet, and Furtak. Russia with Nurmi, Ryan, and Labret. Saskatchewan with Bufflin, Moreau, and Ronaldo. Sweden, Dadanov, Keeping up, and Popovic. These are the guys that beat us, which is sad. I'm sad that these guys beat us. Switzerland with Tutu, Wan, and Kerslak. Sydney, Australia, Di Kaiser, Cyphers, and Zaitsev. Utah with Jasu, Acton, and Schlemko. And finally, Wisconsin with Scherstrom, Peltier, and Complin. Okay, so in the entire league, we know who led most of the points, but let's see the overalls here, see how close it was. Goals, not even that close. 6-point differential between Smith and Dadanov. Mr. Assister goes to Downey with 71. Pretty crazy. And point-wise, how close was it? The 1 point off Smithson. That's crazy. 49 goals, 49 assists. Pretty damn good, though. Martinuk was up there as well, so congrats to him. Had a hell of a year. And then there were 5. Andrew Savage still left in the league. You know, he's got a couple years left. I got a couple years left. 7 points, 24 games played. Didn't play many games. He was injured, though. We saw that. He's got 4 years left on his deal, so who knows if he's going to stick around for those 4 years. Chad Kingsley with 26 goals and 24 assists. He's got 3 years left on his deal. Adam, I'm surprised he's still sticking around. 82 overall, 26 goals, 24 assists with no years left on his deal. Thought for sure he was going to retire. John Herotheycallme Olive, who played in the NHL, so he's still around. He also has 1 year left, so he didn't retire either. And Gonzalez is Gonzalez. He plays in the NHL. Who cares about him? But anyways, that's going to do it for another edition of the World of Hockey. We'll see if we're down to 1 by next year. So until next time, Hero Club for Life to you.